So let's continue on with lesson 2. This will be the second lesson. Again, we're talking about positive and negative numbers, and another vocabulary word I want to bring at you is what we call terms. A lot of times I'll use that word in class, terms. Terms are the pieces joined together by addition or subtraction. It's typically read as an addition problem, so that's our initiative here with some of this math. A lot of times we'll see this as 9 minus 5 plus 4, but in algebra, what we like to do is see this as terms. So I see this as a 9, a negative 5, and a 4. So when I read it as terms, I'm typically reading it as an addition problem. You see how I said that word and? 9 and, negative 5 and 4. So what I'm seeing here, there are 3 terms. And I can join those together by addition. So I have a 9 and a negative 5 and a positive 4. So that's the way I can actually write that problem if I want to. So I can write it thinking of them as terms. So I see this as 12 minus y plus 7 plus 3y. I can also look at this as a 12 and a negative y and a 7 and a 3y. So I actually look at this as 4 different terms. Notice when I circle it, I'm including that operation with that term. It kind of dictates its sign. So it's a 12 and a negative y and a 7 and a 3y. A lot of times I'll put these negatives in parentheses to kind of make sure you distinguish between the addition symbol and a negative number. So that's kind of be my addition symbol, and I put that in parentheses only to say that that's a negative number. Especially using calculators, sometimes the calculator gets funny. It's important to put sometimes those negatives in parentheses themselves. So let's say, this next example, rewrite as an addition statement. So to write as an addition statement, if I look at this as terms, I should see that there's an 11 and a negative 7. So as an addition problem, that's 11 plus a negative 7. That's how I write that as an addition problem. So if I have negative 13 minus 5 plus 3 minus 4, I can also look at this as a negative 13 and a negative 5 and a 3 and a negative 4. So if I write this as an addition problem, what I'm seeing is then a negative 13 and again that word and means plus, negative 13 plus then a negative 5 plus then a 3 and we have a negative 4. So in math, what we'll find is it's important to sometimes change math into an addition problem. Addition is more flexible because we actually, in addition, you actually can start moving things around. And we call that the commutative property, when you can kind of move things around. So that's another vocabulary word is commutative. Commutative of addition. So you can kind of move things around. Or some people say you can change the order. So that's kind of what we want to do here in algebra thinking is if I change this to addition problem, that gives me the flexibility to kind of move the terms around as I need to. So stay tuned for next lesson.